After killing Xana and Ethan, he sat down in Xana's room. That was just one of the new shocking details released on Dateline's episode last night about the Idaho 4. There's now multiple audio and video footage that has been released, never before seen, of alleged Bryan Kohberger's car circling and then that thump that we have all been hearing about. First, let's go over what they say happened. His car is caught on camera multiple times circling the residence over a 30-minute time span, and eventually something snaps in him. He's seen right here doing a 3-point turn. We have heard about that in the case documents. Here it is, before driving off and finally parking and entering the residence. This right here is where that Ring doorbell camera is picking up. It's pointing out this way. This is where he does that 3-point turn. He circles right here. Here is the home. I believe he parked somewhere behind these trees and walked. They believe he entered through the sliding glass door, went through the kitchen, made his way upstairs to Maddie Mogen's room. Once he got to Maddie's room, of course, he would find Kaylee in bed with Maddie and she would be up against the wall. It's believed that Maddie was attacked first and Kaylee woke up and began fighting. That's why her injuries are as severe as they were. They say during this that Xana was in the kitchen on her phone on TikTok, heard the commotion, went upstairs to investigate. It's believed Xana encountered him right here and he began chasing her down the stairs. He desperately tried to make it to her bedroom where Ethan was sleeping, and unfortunately, Bryan caught up to her. The struggle primarily took place in Xana's room. She fought back so hard that her fingers were nearly severed off. Here's a layout of her room. Ethan was in the bed, likely closest to the wall. Per witness statements in the affidavit, we know that Xana was laying in that doorway of her room. Trigger warning on what I'm about to say, it is graphic. Dateline says that after he attacked Xana, he made his way to Ethan, who was passed out in the bed. His very first strike to Ethan was lethal. He struck an artery, and they know this because of the blood splatter. However, he didn't stop there. He carved Ethan's legs. And yes, that is the word they used. His legs were horribly mutilated. And then after this, he sat down in Xana's chair. This is one of the only pictures I can find of her bedroom. This is the chair I believe they are talking about, although it could have been this one. He knew he sat down because of the blood imprints left behind. Whether that means an imprint from his arms being bloody or when he sat down, it literally left a butt imprint in blood. We don't know those details. They say that it is likely because he was taking a break trying to catch his breath, but I personally think he was changing his shoe coverings, because only after leaving was there a partial shoe imprint left behind right outside of Dylan's door. To me, this makes the most sense. He either took it off or changed it, but he slipped up and left a little print behind. I don't think he was changing his clothes because Dylan says that he was dressed in all black. I think he changed his clothes once he got outside. But that wasn't all. His search history was alarming. He called his dad right after and took a very creepy selfie. It's up now. Go to part 2 for the rest.